Half of the table, pleasing night.
Yeah, I think all around, we played quite well. Although defensively, I thought Cobh could have scored a few as well, but the conditions were tough. It was very spongy, obviously, and the pitch, and the rain didn't help, and it was difficult conditions. But it made for an entertaining game. It was end to end, and I think the game could have been 5-4. It could have been 6-1. One of those ones. Ended up 3-1.
You took your chances nice and early. Got off to a really good start, but you didn't score. Connor and Kieran Hanlon had 2 good chances, but very pleasing. Then the heads didn't drop, and Red got a deserved goal inside 15 minutes.
He did, yeah. It was a good finish, and the finish before that when he was offside was a good finish, and he had 2 or 3 more. We went 3-5-2. I felt we get 2 up top, but it was. I thought then, in fairness to Cobh, they were switching the play and they were catching us out. It's difficult because we've only a day to work on in the week. We have only a full size pitch on a Thursday, so you can only have one training session. We're doing 11v11, so it's hard to nail that down when you're going for it. So we decided to go back to 4 after when it was it might have been 2-1 at that stage. Or was it 1-0? Not sure.
Connor Ellis, much maligned, it has to be said, missed the penalty up in Bray, but tonight to run 80 yards and tuck the ball away like that, his confidence now should rocket, and he probably did show glimpses of really good play again in the second half.
Yeah, he did. He was very good. Himself and Red were very good tonight, I thought. They caused the back 4 an awful lot of trouble, and in fairness, we had said at half time, we said at the start as well, just get it up to them, because they were causing them trouble all the time, and sometimes there's good long passes, just get it up to them nice and early, and it wasn't the night for playing it through the thirds. It was definitely getting it up in their half and tried to score.
2-0 dangerous lead. Kabaya got one back. You'll be disappointed it was so quick after going 2 up, but the response from your side was again positive, and Kieran got an excellent second in your third.
Yeah, it was an excellent goal. It was a really good goal, held it up very well, good centre forward play, good ball in. I think Aaron picked out Red again brilliantly, so it was a really good finish. And Connor's goal was a really good finish, particularly as well after the one he missed, when he was 1v1, so that'll give him the confidence. But the 2 boys done really well, yeah.
Heavy legs in the second half. You can attribute it to many things, and I know you don't get the contact time with the players as much as you want, but the pitch got very heavy and it probably suited you just to kill off the game. Yeah,
I think it did. Although I still think we created the more chances, and I thought we looked fairly fit. I thought we killed off the game, and we're looking fit. Like we're doing extra sessions. We're doing 5 sessions a week. Most of the boys are amateur. We're doing extra sessions at lunchtime with the lads that need it as well. So we're really putting in the effort. They're putting in the effort. Yeah, the pitch, look, it's not in good condition. And we need to get it better. Can bury our heads in the sand and say it's great, but it's not. It needs to be better, and it's a shame that it's got to that level. Every manager that came here last year complained about it. You mightn't get as many complaints this year because it's probably similar to some of the first division pitches, but it's not a pitch now, it's a field. It looks like a field. The grass is longer, it doesn't look right. There's no firmness to it. It's there's a lot of better junior pitches in town, in my opinion.
There is, and look, it's still home comforts. You're unbeaten at home, yeah. And you've only conceded 1 goal and you've picked up 5 points. But it's arguable that you prefer to go to some grounds now like Longford, Bray, where the players that you have prefer a passing surface.
Yeah, they do. Look, I think last year we looked to play as well at times, and it probably suited some of the other Premier teams that were better than us. And but you still have to try and entertain and try to play. It's difficult this time of year with the rain and the wind. I understand that, but it still have to try and play. And we did that in the second half. And Longford and those pitches, yeah, you're right. They're in much better condition. So hopefully that can get right in the next few weeks or coming into the summer.
Table looks a lot different now tonight. If you had lost, and it could be regrettable that you'd be in the bottom half and you'd be stuck in the bottom 2, but now you look almost like you're in the top 4 and you've got something to hold on to, and it's giving the players, when they go home, real motivation. Yeah,
look, I think, we said it already. People were looking at Longford and Drogheda results as poor. I never thought they were. I thought they were good results. I think to keep clean sheets against those 2 teams, with the budget they have and the attacking players and the picking players they have, I think we've done very well. And Bray, as we said previously, look, possession-wise, the 3 teams probably were better than us. But the way the game has gone, it's not all about possession now anymore. So we could have scored up in Bray and it would have changed the game. We would have had something to hang on to. So it's a difficult league. You know, look at the results there tonight. You know, Cabinteely going to putting 4 past Drogheda, and at Loan beating Bray. So you know, anyone could beat anyone. And in fairness to Cobh there tonight, they've some really good attacking play, and they probably opened us up more than Drogheda, Longford and Bray, to be fair. You know, now whether that was the game was open or not, I'm not sure, because it was kind of end to end for a lot of it. But they created a lot of chances, and as I said, that game could have been any score.
Very finally, Monday afternoon, it's probably not very appetising at this moment, but you'll get a chance to get some game time into players that have been on the bench. Is it a game you want to realistically win and get to Turner's Cross to play Cork, or do you kind of say, look, my squad is stretched as it is and we'll go there and see how it goes?
You always want to win, I suppose, but I have to give those young lads game time. You know, how are we going to test them at the level otherwise? You know, we got Adam on tonight, he was unlucky, he probably should have went down. Just a bit of cuteness, he needs to go down for the penalty, step up and take it, get his first goal, you know. But you learn from that. You know, we deal with the likes of him and Edmund, and, you know, Lee Devitt, those the young lads that are still under 19, you know. So we'll make a nice few changes, I think. Yeah, I think we have to blood those young fellas, because they'll play. You know, if we get any few injuries, all those boys will be playing, and they have to be at it. Like Sir Barry, who wasn't even in the squad tonight, you know, he'll get game time and see what he can do, you know.